Hello everyone, it's new catalogue time, yay! So most of you should have your catalogue. It's Kylie Bertucci, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Australia with you here. Just realised this is back to front. So I have to make sure it's the right way round so that we can celebrate again. We can celebrate this exciting new catalogue. Yay! Yay, it's here! Is everyone excited? Are we happy? I think everyone's very happy. I know my customers went crazy on the first day. Thank you to all of you who placed an order on Friday. Oh my goodness, it was epic. And I was at the Good Food and Wine Show with Jessie. So we were having a blast. We're like, is there another order? Hi Candy, good to see you. Isn't it wonderful? I'm so excited about this new catalogue. Yay! So I have lots of exciting things happening this month. Many of you know that I run my clubs. The clubs are going crazy. Thank you all very much. Hey Miranda, good to see you. Hi Anne, jump on in. Hello again Rick. Good to see you all here. Yeah, it's a fantastic catalogue. So this month I've got this card kit here. I haven't actually packed it up yet. That's on the to-do list today. For those that came to my demonstrator training, I'm eating that frog today. It's not the ugliest frog, but it is one of my frogs to do today. Yes, that was based on the Queen's outfit. And everyone loved it because it was so different. So I thought that's a great card kit to do because it may not necessarily be colours that we use. And it's a beautiful new stamp set too. So I think it's called, oh yeah, I've got it on the back here, the Abstract Impressions stamp set. So I'm so happy. Thank you, Gabrielle. Yay. So yeah, it's going to be an amazing catalogue, this one. So for my lovely customers, my VIPs, this may be a stamp set that you might want to put on your wish list so that you can complete that. But you know, you can use any stamp set. This is just a guide. But obviously, if you want it exactly the same, then having the Abstract Impression stamp set will help you to complete that. We have lots of new colours and lots of exciting new things. I placed my order on Friday. Bruno was like, what? I'm like, it's for the business, Bruno. It's for the business. That's why we need to buy everything in the catalogue. Good on you, Jenny. That's lovely. So I have all of the new ink pads coming. I couldn't handle having some new ones and some old ones. So I have all of the new ones coming in every colour so that they stack nicely and look wonderful in my videos instead of like over here. They're all like Leaning Tower of Pisa. And I'm looking forward to filling up my empty things here, stamp storage. So that will be really exciting. So I'm sure sometime this week, if my order comes, maybe on Thursday, I might do another unboxing or a catalogue reveal for you all. So keep an eye out for that. When it comes, I'm sorry, I'm not waiting till the next week. I have to do it right away. Hello everyone, thank you for jumping on in. So I've got some random act of kindness cards to show you that were delivered this week. We all know that I love my random act of kindness group. I mean, there's a few of us that run it. There's demonstrators from all around the world that we all take part. I wish you could come tomorrow. I know. It's so like that. Hang on, aren't you coming tomorrow, Jessie? What's today? Yeah, you are coming tomorrow, Jessie. It's Tuesday tomorrow. Tuesday. So this one was beautiful. This was from Michelle. I'm going to try and say your name again, Michelle. Jutrissa. You probably have a silent T. Jutrissa. Look at this. Isn't that amazing? Oh, you want the box to come tomorrow. I'm like, Jessie, are you telling me you're not coming to work tomorrow? I need you to come to work tomorrow. I need you here. So Michelle embossed on the vellum, and then she's put the paper on the inside, the Share What You Love Designer Series paper, and she's written on the inside. Oh, I got it right. Thank you, Michelle. I really, really love this idea. Even Bruno was like, I am very impressed with that. It's a beautiful way to use our cardstock vellum. And if you haven't seen the cardstock vellum before, I just ordered some more because I ran out. Because of our kits, I got 2 packs, in fact. But this is the cardstock vellum here. So A4 cardstock vellum. There's the code. Can you see that okay? Anyway, that's it there. So you can go in the store and get that beautiful cardstock vellum. And I love what Michelle has done. Very, very clever. Beautiful. It is very cool, isn't it? And it came with this gorgeous bookmark too that Michelle made. I really like that. So well done. Did you do it with a machine, Michelle? How did you make this? Or did you get the lace and then colour it? I was trying to work out exactly how you made this because it's beautiful. Very, very nice. So thank you for my present. That's very sweet. That was a real random act of kind of surprise. Seeing a little gift as well. So she said, thank you for your giving and your friendship. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. And this one was from Cheryl Hamilton in Haiku. And this is absolutely gorgeous. This is using the new Nature's Poem Designer Series paper and Rooted in Nature stamp set. I'm getting to the point where I can say rooted in nature and not laugh, which is a very good step. Jessie's still laughing. I saw you, Jessie. But yes, that's beautiful. Gorgeous. I love those leaves. I love the autumn sort of look. So I'm very happy that there's a stamp set that you can use for that. So she said, yes, thank you for all the blogging fun that we've had and the patience that you have and to participate. She said she can't wait to meet me on the Alaskan cruise. So I'm very excited. Marion still laughs. She can't say rooted in nature. But that beautiful ribbon there, it's so gorgeous. And it's not a new one, but for some reason I feel like I missed it. It is such a gorgeous, gorgeous ribbon. I'm pretty sure I've got it in this box here actually, but I just thought I've got to have that ribbon. What's the name of it again? I'm getting the exact name. And I can even show you inside the catalogue now. Isn't that exciting? Now, if there's anyone in Australia, particularly someone who has ordered from me before, and you don't have a catalogue yet, you have to let me know so that we can fix that problem for you. Because that is a major problem if you don't have a catalogue. It's like dire. So that's the 1/2 inch lace trim in vanilla. So that's on page 200. And then she's done it with the linen thread as well. Beautiful. Who's having a meatball? Oh, yeah, you better be having a meatball at IKEA. Oh, my goodness, I love those Swedish meatballs. And look what I happen to have in my box behind me. Linen thread and the beautiful lace ribbon. So, yeah, even though it's not new, I'm like, I have to be getting myself some of that. So, yes, look out for that one in the catalogue. Thank you very much, Cheryl. I appreciate your card. Oh, thanks, Karen. That is the cardstock vellum. Now, this one was very cool. So, I've got this one here. To the very fabulous Kylie Bertucci. I was like, oh, that's nice. And this is what came. Here we go. You are simply the best. And that is from the gorgeous Lisa Eaton. You can check her out. Lisa, your card is absolutely stunning. I just love this. I love this background embossing. I love what you've done. This is the new stamp set that Mary Fish made, isn't it? I should have a look for that one. Is it the lots of vases? I'm going to have to learn all these new names now. Like plenty of vases. Oh, is that what it is? Because you're lovely. Oh, no, maybe you're just saying that. I think it's something vase. Oh, there it is there. I'm close to it. I can feel it. I'm in the everyday section. And I'm flipping through. Oh, where Of course, it'll be like the last one in this section. But this was from Mary Fish, this one. Varied vases. Thank you, Christy. Sorry, I was looking down. Hi, everyone. Oh, it's not even in that section that I was thinking. Oh, no, it's still going. There it is. There is the gorgeousness of that stamp set. Varied vases. Aren't they beautiful? Oh, that's so cute, Jenny. Our doggies snore too. So, yes, look out for that one. I know that that was a #1 on a lot of people's wish list. And you can see the samples here too. They're so cute. And that was done by Mary Fish. Mary Fish's $1 million stamp set. So that's really nice that Mary helped create that one. Now, this one was a really nice surprise for many reasons, actually. So it came like this with the coordinating paper on the front and on the envelope. Isn't that just beautiful? I love seeing that. It's so pretty. But you're laughing at people. Hi, everyone in IKEA. I hope you're enjoying yourselves. Shop up well. I'm really jealous and I wish I was there because I love IKEA. IKEA is the best. But what I love about this card is it feels very weighty. Like I got Jessie to hold it and she's like, that's a very weighted card. But you know why it's weighted? Because when you open it, you ready? Oh! This box suddenly appears out of nowhere. Where did that box come from? Isn't that cool? It just closes away. Goodbye, little box. Surprise! So yeah, there's my little box. Isn't that the cutest? And what is even nicer about this card is it came from one of my team members, Dorina, and she wrote it the day that her mum passed away. Her mum died that day, and she said, I knew that it would keep me busy writing cards. So she said, life is always full of surprises, some good and not so good. But she said, I'm hoping this is a good surprise for you. So I thought that was so beautiful of her to, on a day that I'm sure was very distressing, she took the time to write some random act of kindness cards, and she said that it just kept her busy. It kept her thinking about things other than what had just happened with her mum, and it was a big shock, her mum dying. It was not something that they expected. So yeah, that was very, very sweet. It touched me in really personally because I thought of all the things that she did that day with her mum dying, she wrote me a card. So thank you so much, Dorina. That's very, very sweet of you. Thank you. It's a very special card to me. And we've got this one here from the lovely Vix Crafts. So I think Vicky, I'm not sure what Vicky's actual surname is, but anyway, this one is absolutely gorgeous. She's part of my Love It Chocolate Club as well, or the Love It Chocolate workshop, and she just loves the group. She said, I've made lots of room for all the new DSP, and she said, my next suggestion for you to come up with is to use all our washi tape. She goes, it's taking over. So it's very true, actually. The washi tape can add up. But what I love about washi tape is you can use it on absolutely everything. So you can use it on your envelopes. You can use it on the inside of your card. But what is really sad is we mustn't be buying washi tape. I've said this before, but there's only 2 rolls of washi tape in the entire catalogue this time. So you all better buy lots of washi tape because I want to see more designs. I love washi tape. I'd hate to see it go. So I was very sad that there was only 2 different washi tapes. Who's not buying washi tape? Buy washi tape. I made sure I got like 3 rolls of the new one, the only one. I know, Jessie loves using washi tape, don't you, Jessie? She uses it on the back of the cards and on the front of the card and to close the card, and we just use it everywhere. We just love having our washi. So, yes. It does breed. But you just got to use it. Then it won't breed. You use it everywhere. We're so busy worrying about it running out. And I keep saying to people, I'll let you buy more. You're allowed to buy more rolls. Now, this one was a very special one because look what it had on the corner here. Stampin' Up. It came from the Stampin' Up head office. No, it's not Sarah, but almost just as good. It came from the lovely Cindy, because we worked together on the Stamparatus blog hop. And so she sent a card to all of us who took part in the blog hop, which was such a privilege anyway. I did not expect to have a card, just thanking us for taking part and for everything that we did. And maybe a little present too, which is just so Stampin' Up. They're so beautiful. So, but just in case I'm not meant to say, I didn't say anything. But Stampin' Up are the best. So that came from Cindy Schuster. I got a Cindy Schuster card. Isn't that exciting? She designs for Stampin' Up and is also a demonstrator as well. So I'm loving this ribbon here. And again, we're seeing the abstract impressions. How beautiful is that stamp set? And I love how she's used it in the background. This is the soft sea foam, the new colour. What do we think of the new colour? I know, so gorgeous, isn't it? And I'm pretty sure that this is the new Pineapple Punch. And I'm pretty sure maybe it's Flirty Flamingo. Yeah, that punch is brilliant. And that's using it with the, is it Artisan? My brain is mush today. It really is. Oh, sorry, Leslie. Enjoy work. It's very sad to have to do that. Who wants to go back to work? Ew. No, thank you. Who would have thought I'm working right now? Yeah, so I'm thinking that must be, this one must be Calypso Coral. What does everyone think? Calypso Coral? I know there's so many beautiful new colours. It's like, oh, I have to get used to them all. And I'm thinking that must be Flirty. That has to be Flirty Flamingo. Yes, we have to christen it. It's such a beautiful, beautiful stamp set. I love having it in the background and then the sentiment over the top. It's really nice. And what green are we going for? Do we think that that's the Granny Apple green? I think it might be the Granny Apple green, that green, because it's a very nice green. I don't think it's an old olive green. Could be. Maybe. I'll have to play with it. Ah, Grapefruit Grove. Good point, Nicole. And maybe I don't think it's Call Me Clover. Yeah, I would definitely agree with Grapefruit Grove. Good call, Nicole. No problems, Jenny. So yeah, lots of beautiful new colours there. And I love how she's used that layering stamp set in the background. Yes, you're correct. Yes. So there you go. So that was a very nice little surprise there from Stampin' Up, all the way from Utah. So I have got some exciting things to show you today. A little technique here. Ah, that's nice. Hi, Gail. Hi, Leonie. Pineapple Punch. Yes, you're correct. I think it's Pineapple Punch as well. So this is my card that I did for our blog hop, Crazy Crafters blog hop that we did on the weekend with Jessica Brigden. Jess and I, we have an absolute blast, and our hubbies, Bruno and her hubby David, we always catch up at the incentive trips and we have such a great time together. So it was brilliant to be able to hop along with Jessica. So I did this one, and of course the inside here as well. And I want to show you how I did this technique, which is surprisingly not vellum. So I want to show you on a different colour today. And I also want to show you something else that you can do with this that's pretty cool. I think you're going to like it a lot. So let's flip you around and we'll have some playing. I'm not very organised today, so you'll have to bear with me. You might actually have to watch me do embossing and, yeah, heat it. But, you know, craft along. If you've got some crafting to do, please do some crafting now. Because, yeah, it's nice when I hear that you're crafting along with me. So let's flip you over and we'll have a look here. I've added the new section on my Aqua stand, which I'm very excited about. So I'm just hoping it doesn't drop or anything like that, because that would be so typical. Let's look. Ooh, I'm excited. And the best thing is it's on a different table. So I'll just have to cover up that little bit there. I think I can manage that. Good. I'm a lot happier about this. Bruno will be happy too. He's like, the new stand, part of the stand came. I might have to put it out a little bit more though. I'm constantly playing with this thing. Oh, sorry. I'll close that so that you don't get dizzy. All right. Does that look better? Oh, yeah, a little bit better. Oh, look at that. There we go. So we'll turn this light on so you've got some more light. And I'll also flip you so things aren't back to front. Hi, yes, I'm making that card now. There we go, flipped the right way. Oh, Kerry, can you flip it, please? I'm onto it, Kerry. I'm all over it. You just have to be patient with me, and I do get there in the end. I'd like hold something up, and I'd go, oh, hang on a second, that's back to front. I just ordered the craft ink pad and ink so that I can case it. Yay, that's so good. So definitely look out for, this is the one that you want to get. This is like the creme a la creme. So you want to get some of this Stampin' Craft ink because it is the bomb. And you'll see why when I make this card with you today. So are you ready for it? I'm going to blow your mind. I haven't tried this yet, but I think it's going to work. I did a little bit of a test and it's looking good. But today, yes, I'm doing it on Night of Navy. So let me show you. I've just cut that in half, but I'm actually going to add another layer on. I do like one layer, but I also love lots of layers. So I'm going to add a piece of Whisper White, and I'm going to come in at, yeah, I think I'll do a little bit of a fair gap here. So I'm doing 14.4 by 10 for this next layer. So that's going to go there. Yep, I like that. It's a nice width. I'm very much visual. I'm very eyeball it. Eyeball it, see if it looks okay. If not, then do it a different way. Now I'm going to take 3 millimeters off. So that's going to go down to 14.1 by 9.7. This is in metric for any of the inches people watching. But you can be like me and just eyeball it. You know your layers well. I think you do 1/16 for your layers. So, yeah, it's going to look like that. I like that better. So it's got a little bit more substance to it. So we're going to stamp on this layer. We can move these out of the way. Now, the stamp that I used is a stamp that's carried on, and it's perfect with the blends and also with the brusho. It's been used a lot with the brusho. So I'm going to use the flower here and emboss in white. So I like the bigger block for this one. Hi from Geelong. Oh, hi, Bronnie. You're around the corner from me. We were just in Geelong last weekend visiting friends. Well, more down towards the peninsula, the Bellarine. And we were visiting some friends that live in Ocean Grove. So we went through Geelong and a bit further out. Now, before I stamp, I almost forgot. Rule number 1. Always use your little embossing buddy, and that'll just get rid of any static from your card. Stops the embossing powder sticking to the places that you don't want it to stick. Oh, hi, Ace. Good to see you. Say hello to everyone on our cruise ship that we went on. Are you on a break? Are you in between your shifts? Is it in between lunch and dinner? And we just had escargot yesterday at a friend's anniversary party, a French restaurant that we went to in South Yarra. Oh, that's okay. And we were thinking about our cruise. I'm like, Bruno had escargot on the cruise every day. So this is the first time we've had an escargot not on a cruise. You made it. Good, Christine. Good job. And then a bit there. Even that looks beautiful. Like, I haven't even embossed it and I love it. So this was a layout made by Jess Brigden in the US. And so I cased her layout and even the stamp set that she used. And she had done sponging and some brusho on her stamp. She sort of used brusho around. Oh, it did fall a little bit, but that's okay. We'll pretend that this isn't here. The stamp jumped a little bit. But you can come in. It's better if you've got a paintbrush, but you can come in and scratch it away. But it should be all right because we're going to be colouring it in. Okay. So then I'll come in with my heat gun. Hey Elise, good to see you. And we're just going to emboss this. Hey Rachel. Oh, Rachel, you were here before. You're so sweet. You're saying hello to everyone else. Hi Judy, good to see you. I'm just doing some embossing. Isn't embossing the best? I love white embossing. It's my favourite kind of embossing, although I'm very excited to see the basic black again. Is everyone happy to see the basic black embossing? Oh, that's nice, Sandra. Glad you jumped on and said hello. Oh, that's so good, Christine. She bought a card detailing brush from a Super Cheap Autos, like a car place where you can buy parts for cars in Australia. Oh, you haven't tried white, Karen? Oh my goodness, white embossing is like the only embossing I do. So this is going to be like this. Now you totally could just do this, right? Because it's just so pretty and gorgeous. You could totally do that. And I'm just going to do the sentiment now. I've decided I'm going to use, on my card originally, I used this one, Best Birds, which is a card that's continuing over. But because we had a friend's anniversary yesterday, so I did a happy anniversary. And I really love this one for an anniversary. But even the fonts, they're just beautiful. So that's a really great set, that one. But today I thought I'll bring out my Love What You Do stamp set, particularly now that you can get this stamp set individually. It's no longer part of the bundle, so if you've been hanging out to get this one, you can get it as an individual stamp set now. That's the code there, 148042. Did everyone know that that's the code for the product? You can usually find it everywhere on the stamp set if you're ever looking for a code number. Like, what is that code number again? Usually you can find it, like even on the embossing. Where's the lid here? Like on the embossing powder. Has it got it on this one? It'll make a liar of me. Oh, it doesn't have it on this one, but it's on the other ones. Maybe it's underneath. Because this one here, I noticed it had it at the bottom. Oh, good, you've ordered it. Yeah, so some of them must have it and some of them don't. Interesting, but most of them do. So keep a lookout for that. Now, I think I'll do... Oh, I don't think I've used the Love What You Do one. Let's do that, because that's a really sweet one. And I'll just stick it on my block here. It doesn't have to be spot on because it's I love the polymer. It's just so good being able to see through. Now, because I haven't used this before, what a good idea to actually do is, like Like some people say rub it against your arm or something like that. Even if you rub it against the rubber, sort of, you know, rub it up against it, and that'll just sort of take off any of the resin and sort of things that have repelled it on there. You can also just give it a good clean, and that'll help it too. But I think rubbing it against the rubber definitely helps. Yeah, the best birds, I mean, I haven't used the birds a whole lot, but I tell you what, I've used these sentiments and this here a lot. Even the branch, I used it for punch art. So, yeah, just to get it started, Karen, because sometimes I find, particularly with Versamark, it sort of repels it. I'm like, why isn't there getting enough ink on this polymer? It's so frustrating, but it's just when you first start out, when it's brand new, you need to get it going. So I'll just do that sentiment now and emboss that as well. Okay. Do you like my flicking technique? Get all the excess powder off. Oh, so pretty. I love Night of Navy. It's just one of my favorite card color. So we've done that. Now this is where the amazing magic begins. So what we're going to do is get out a block. We're also going to get one of the Aqua painters. So it may get a little bit messy on this paper, but make sure you have some grid paper. If you don't have Stampin' Up! Grid paper, this is the bomb. Make sure you get it because it's just so awesome. Now, I'm just going to put a little bit here on my block. I mean, you can use anything, but I love the blocks because they're just so easy to clean. And I'm just going to grab a little bit of this with my... You can make sure it's a little bit wet because it's just a little bit easier to... look at me, such a mess. I'm a grot. That's what my mother would say. Is that an Aussie term? You're such a grot. And then you're going to come in here and colour, yes, with the craft ink. Now that's probably got a little bit too much water for my liking. So you can just wipe it off and come back in. Now it is going to, of course, dry and it's not going to be as white as it looks when you first do it. But you'll get the idea here. And you probably could layer if you wanted to do sort of make it even whiter than what it looks. But I do love the effect. I was thinking to myself, should I leave that leaf? It would have looked nice, actually. Decide not to colour in a certain aspect of the flower, but entirely up to you. So it's pretty quick and easy to do. And you'll get the idea. I just, after I did it, I then got my heat gun and dried that. There we go. Looking good. So you can just, any parts we see sort of a bit too much ink, you can sort of colour it in. There we go. So that'll give you an idea. It's a little bit pooling here. So I'll bring it down. Now I'll come in with the, yeah, the embossing powder tray they don't sell anymore, but I just love mine, so I've kept it. But sadly, it is a retired product. It retired many, many moons ago. So if I want to just dry that, I'll use my heat gun. So you can see it's not like a hugely impactful white. Like it does, as I mentioned, it does dry, but it just gives it the look of vellum. Like a lot of people were saying, oh, I thought it was vellum. It's such a shock. So it's still going to have the colour come through, which I love, because I love my Night of Navy. But it just gives it a different look and really highlights those flowers. And of course you can do it with the butterfly or any other stamp set. And I love, because there's so much craft ink in here, and particularly because you're doing it with the Aqua painter, it lasts a long time. And yeah, these are reasonably priced. I think these refills about $6 or something, which, you know, for all this ink, it's pretty cool. So you can see this bit here, I don't have as much water, and so it'll actually be a lot more white. But, you know, even so, it won't always be like a really, like, I was scared it would be too white, because I don't want it to be the same white as the white embossing. But yeah, if you find it start to see this is getting a little bit claggy and it's not sort of moving as much, and the only reason for that is just not having enough water in my Aqua painter. So I'm just going to squeeze that, and straight away you can see the movement is a lot freer. But you don't need a lot, it's probably a bit too much. That's better. But you'll get used to what you like. Just play around with it. So there we go. And you can let it pull in certain areas, like you don't have to do it like spot on. Like even here it's like sort of grainy, and of course that's going to give it a different look once you dry it all. And you might like that sort of rustic feel of it, rather than up here, this one in the corner is quite, you know, manicured perfectly. And just give it some time for drying, because it does take a little bit of time. Obviously the heat gun speeds up the process. Now, because I haven't been very careful, you can probably see there's bits of splotches and things like that around. So rather than being like, oh, I ruined it, I'm just like, you know what, I'm just going to go with it. And then just do some other splotches around here, like as if it was meant to happen. Flick your Aqua painter around. Oh my goodness, it's like totally meant to be there. I totally meant to splotch it. So then you don't have to be too fussy of, you know, how it looks and what's going on. So yeah, if you have a mark, just run with it. Don't get sad and think it's all ruined. And I actually did that because I did 2 of this card, and I actually really liked it with the flickering through it, because it was quite sparse here. So yeah, having the splotches in there was really nice. So I'll just let that dry before I put that together. So you'll see that finished product on my blog tonight, but we will do the inside now, because I'd like to have the stamping done on the inside. So I've got my piece of cardstock here. I'm going to do it at 10.2. Oh, I'll do 10.1. So 10.1 by 14.5. And then I'm going to use this one here. Oh, silly me, didn't get my chamois ready. Are you loving your new chamois? Oh my goodness, it's so cool. It's such a weird color in the purple. But, yeah, the chamois is really cool. It's new in the catalogue. I'll just show you it now, actually, because I can show you the inside. It's so good being able to show you everything now. That was just the trimmer. It's okay. It survived. So the chamois is over here. So Simply Chamois. This is a reusable stamp cleaning mat that makes stamp cleaning effortless. Just add water, then wipe stamps on the chamois. Durable, thick chamois easily cleans ink from narrow grooves. No lint, no chemicals, just clean. So ink will stain the chamois, but it won't transfer to your fingers or any other stamps. So that's a really good one. $14. Really, really good little friend, that one. Hey, Wendy. Oh, that's nice. I'm glad you could jump in for a bit before you snooze off. So we've just made this one, Wendy, using the craft ink technique. So I've just done the embossing, white embossing, and then used our craft ink to colour it in using an Aqua painter. And I forget how you guys say Aqua. It's so different to us. I think it's... Anyway, I won't try and guess. So I need the Night of Navy ink for this to do the inside. So I've got that one there. Do some stamping in the corner there. I want to make sure it's, and a little bit there. And just be careful because it's very inky. You don't want to get that on your project. And then I'm just going to come in here because I can actually stick this down no problem. And stick that down. So you already got ink on it. But that's okay, it's on the back, so hide it away. We don't want to waste it just because it's got ink that you won't see on the back. So we move that around. I love my Tombow because I can move it all around. There we go. And this is actually not looking too bad. Let's do it now, hey? Oh, it's got a bit of water on it, but it should be all right. So I'll just be very careful when I'm sticking this down that I don't get ink everywhere. Oh yeah, that's all right. I mean, it's pretty good because I've got the rustic dots everywhere, so if I got ink on it, it probably wouldn't be a bad thing. I've made it rustic enough. Okay, so there's that. And then we'll do this side. And stick that down. There we go. Oh, that looks so pretty. And then there's the inside. So it just needs a little bit of a, once it's all dry, I'll just sort of do it because it's a bit sort of bowed. So I'll just give it a little stretch out and just make sure everything's stuck down and happy. There we go. Hey, Missy. I want to message you about something very exciting. And yes, I'm talking to you, Missy Blair. So, yes, there we go. There's that one. Now, the other little technique that I want to show you, I won't have time to actually finish it here, but I just wanted to give you a little show of this little technique using the same thing, but it's going to blow your mind. Well, I hope it does anyway. I think it's pretty cool. But what you can do is we'll do the exact same embossing that we did before. So we're just going to use it on a partial bit here. Did I stamp the whole thing? Probably not. I'll use a nice piece. Let's use a real piece so that you feel like you're getting the full effect. Actually, I think this one's, yeah, these are pre-cut. Let's do one of these because I think this will give the idea. And of course, if you're doing this properly, you would have used your embossing buddy by now. Unlike me, naughty girl cutting corners. Oh, that's nice. You got invited by Italian friends who are watching. That's so cool, Adriano. Ah, come sta? All I know is macchino. Chiave, which is just random words like car, keys. I know the weirdest words in Italian. And of course, mangia. Manja, manja, please eat. And I say, sure, no problem, Mum and Dad. In fact, we went over to Bruno's, my mother and father-in-law, we went into Bruno's parents' place last night. And Dad had fixed up my trimmer for me, my guillotine, because the blades had gone a little blunt and the handle was no longer staying up. So he's such a Mr. Fix-It. So he fixed it all up. He sharpened it. And it's like a $650 trimmer. He just made it the best ever. Hello, Elsie. Good to see you. Yes, I think, Nikki, it was you that said Night of Navy. Did you say it on the... And someone was like, I wonder if you can do it in other colours. And I was like, oh, good idea. Was that you that said that, Nikki? Oh, that's nice, Adriana. Enjoy your fiancé. That's lovely. Hey, Kelly. So this is like a full-on rush job, this one. But I want to give you an idea of what else you can do with this technique. Which is a bit exciting if you ask me. I think this one will even blow your mind some more. Make sure you share this video with anyone that you think will enjoy it too. The more that see it, the better. So I'm going to come in with some more of the craft ink again. Here we go. I don't want it too wet, but I don't want it too dry either. There's a happy place in the middle. There it is. That's my happy place where the ink is moving, but not too much water. Okay, looking good. All right, so we'll dry that. Now, I haven't tested this colour out. I probably should have tested the colours out first. But anyway, we'll see how it looks. But what we're going to do is we'll dry this. So it's got that nice faint whisper white. Of course, you can leave that, which looks absolutely stunning. You're right, Karen. It's beautiful. So light and delicate and beautiful. So, of course, you probably want to leave it a little bit longer before you do the next technique that I'm going to show you. But for the sake of time, actually, I'll do it on the same block. And what we're going to do is I'm going to come in with, let's try some Blushing Bride ink. Oh, thanks, Ingy. I just got an online order. Thank you. And there was one before, too, that I didn't get to see whose name it was. But thank you. Everyone's very excited about this new catalogue. Oh my goodness. We can't get enough, right? So then what I'm going to do, and we'll just test it out because I seriously have not tested this, but let's just see what happens here. Oh my goodness. This is the colour. Is everyone seeing what's happening here? Are you just like, oh my goodness? This is ridiculous. It really is. Now, don't be afraid to go over the embossing because you can just come in with the tissue later and mop it up. I know. Isn't that amazing? Is everyone like, oh my goodness? Yes, Karen, thank you. You gave me my wow. It's like a whole new thing, isn't it? It's like colouring on coloured cardstock. When have we ever been able to do that properly? So just using the white craft ink. So you just must get some of this white craft ink. I'm telling you, you need this amazing stuff, sap. When I say sap, I mean like ASAP. That's what all the young ones are saying now. I'm trying to keep myself young. I'm trying to stay young. I'm getting old. So as you can see, I'm not being too fussy. I mean, it's like any sort of watercolouring. You don't want to be too fussy. Now, an important thing to do, which I did previously, and it kind of wrecked it a bit. So don't do what I did. But I then got my embossing tool thinking, oh, I want to dry it before I wipe it. But you want to make sure you wipe it first and then you can dry it if you need to. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that, Tanya. So I'll just grab a tissue. My lovely Woolies tissues. They're a bargain, those tissues. 95 cents. Such a bargain. So just dab around so that anywhere that you've sort of gone over the embossing, it picks all that up. And there you have, ta-da! You like that, Paulie? And of course you can do this one in the Whisper White and then have, you know, a nice beautiful green to go with it. But it just shows you how you can actually use the white craft ink to then colour in. And of course this is just a very light colour. I've just used Blushing Bride on this. But if you went for a dark colour, you could even, you know, try it with the Calypso Coral. You know, you can try all sorts of different colours to see how they look. Let's give the Calypso Coral a try. We're all addicted now. It's like I want to try another colour and see what it looks like. And it's, you can see how easy it is to just grab your ink. You're going to be like totally addicted to craft ink now. Because I don't actually get to use my white craft ink a lot because I love the white embossing so much. But for me, using it this way is just so awesome. And we saw how beautiful that Night of Navy flower looked. Just give it a little bit more water. Yep. And then we'll come in with a stronger colour. I actually did, on another colour, I did, I sort of still got the ink in it from this. So you can actually, if you wanted to, in fact, we've just discovered something, but you can actually just colour it, like you colour in your ink with your white, like this, and then create the colour that way. So that would be another way of doing it. If you don't want to sort of muck around, then you're just doing it once. So yeah, even a multi-shade would be nice. So that creates that colour straight away then. You're just putting one layer on top and getting the colour. But then if you wanted to, we'll do a bit more of the white. And you can mix it with your Calypso Coral. I feel like I'm being like a little bit of a scientist now. Just one drop, I think, will be plenty. Mix that in. Whoa, look at that. You can go darker if you want to. And then just come in. Oh, so pretty. How nice is that? I mean, it looks terrible at the moment, but I'll pull off the extra colour with the tissue because it pulls away from the embossing. Wow. So then we just dab it a bit, take off the ink from the embossing parts. Ta-da! I mean, you could wait until it dries so that then you're not getting, you know, accidents like this. because it won't dry on the embossing at all. You could even use like a, yeah, the coral looks beautiful on there. Yay! Yeah, so just do a little mixture of the craft and the coral, and you've got a whole other thing happening here. So very, very exciting. Like the possibilities, I cannot wait to see what you girls come up with, and guys. So please show me, tag me on any photos that you've done this technique, because it's just so cool. You've just realised how old I am. I've been embossing for over 20 years. We're so old, Alison. Yes, there's a lot of ideas. So yes, I'd love to see what you come up with this technique. Whether you just stay with the white or whether you want to mix up and do some colour. It's very exciting to see what you come up with. Because, yeah, this is just the beginning of it. So many ideas. It's ridiculous. So I'm just going to flip you around. Let's see how that goes. I'm a lot happier with my stand, which is good. Hello! Fancy seeing you all here. So thank you for joining me for some crafting today. That was fun. And we discovered some new things. I didn't think about actually colouring on the block, so that was cool. Oh, I think I'm sinking a bit here. Sorry, I was having fun. I'm still getting used to this. Hang on, I'll come back. I'll wait until it's happy. I think it's good now, because otherwise I'm going to be really crooked. Okay, that looks a bit better. That's it. Okay, I won't touch it now. Look at this hair of mine. Oh my goodness, I so need to go to the hairdresser. So yes, thank you for all jumping on, and thank you for watching. I really hope you like these techniques that I came up with. Everyone's like, whoa. Because yeah, I'm very excited about this technique. What should we call it? I don't know if it's already out. It's probably already out there. But I feel like it's something new. I don't feel like I've seen it anywhere. So, cheeky chops. Should we call it the craft ink refill technique? Does that sound good? I think that sounds good. We'll just make it up. Whatever you want to call it, you can call it. Just tell me. So, amazing things ahead. I'm very, very excited about this new catalogue. Let's go have a look at how many orders I've got. Who of my beautiful customers have placed an order? Remember that you're going to get this really cool card kit, plus a gift, plus a tutorial bundle worth $20. You've never seen it, Holly. Yay! I'm excited about that. I hope I did actually invent something. Everything feels like it's just, you know, coming round again. So when I think I've thought of an idea, they're like, no, that's like so old. It's like so 10 years ago. Oh, we've got a few. Oh, my customers are the best. Thank you all so much. I know that from previous customers that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday are definitely the favourite days to do orders. Thank you, Julianne. Oh, and she got the host rewards too. Good on you, Julianne. So that's a clever way to do it. Go over $250 and then you can order some of those beautiful new host stamp sets. And then Ingy, oh, she got the Stamparatus. Well done, Ingy. If you don't have the Stamparatus already, you need to get that because it's the best. Now, remember I've got my club. So I've got Marker Club and the new inks. If you've got already done Marker Club and you just want to collect the new colours, I have that. I also have Ink Pad Club so they can collect all the brand new inks because, you know, face it, we want all these new ones. We want to get them all. So if you want to do the Ink Pad Club, like spread out the cost for you so that it's not too much all at once, but then you're also getting the rewards that go with it. If you already have the ink pads and you just want to get the new colours, I have a club for that too, because ultimately the clubs just help you to get what you want over a period of time. Not a huge cost all in one go, and then you still get rewards and gifts and lots of fun things from me. So yeah, marker, ink pad, blends. So the new blends will be coming out the middle of this month. So we've probably got about 15 days left. However, you can get the blends in the old colors. So I do have a blends club that's starting now because we can get the old colors, and that's very exciting to have so many have joined already, which thank you all very much. There was lots of ink pad clubs and blends clubs as well. But we also have the paper share and the paper Love It Chop It paper club. Now, what's the difference between a paper club and a paper share? The difference is you get a quarter of a pack more in the Love It Chop It club. So you get half a pack of every designer series paper in my Love It Chop It club. But with the paper share, you get everything all at once, but you get a quarter of each. So it just depends. If you want to spread it out over 4 months, then you can do my Love It Chop It club. And then that includes cardstock. If you want to collect some cardstock and just get it like half packs, then they go with the paper. So there's a few different options. I'll put all the links up. If you have any questions about any of them, please let me know. If you're a demonstrator, please check with your team leader before you sign up. They may have one on offer, so just check with them first. But you're more than welcome to order them through me. I just don't do any discounts. It's just the same price for everyone, customers or demonstrators. So yeah, exciting times. There's lots of things happening. So keep an eye out. We've got lots of things happening this week. I've got blog hops and all sorts of exciting things happening. So please check out my blog here, craftykylie.com. And also sign up for my updates so that you can find out exactly when I'm posting on my blog for new tips and ideas. And also, if you want my newsletter, sign up for my newsletter as well. So I'll put all the links and everything you need. If you have any questions, if you're in Australia and you want the catalogue, please let me know. You can PM me, like private message me here through Facebook, and I'll get that organised for you to get it posted out. Yeah, I think that's everything. If you think of something that I haven't mentioned, please let me know. That's so nice, Karen. Thank you so much. Love your live shows. You're so creative and I learn so much. I'm happy to hear that, Karen. I try and keep things very simple. I'm not a complex card maker and I'm not very girly either. I'm very clean, you know, straight lines, geometric, but I hope you do learn some things because even though all of us have different styles, hopefully there's some things we can learn from each other and, you know, using different colours and things like that. Although I was very surprised that I picked up pink. I normally never would pick up pink. So, isn't it beautiful? It's drying so well too. How does it dry? Ooh, there's nothing coming off. So there you go. And that's only since we made, oh, a little bit still coming off. Anyway, it'll probably take overnight to dry. Oh, hello from Queensland. Now, you probably noticed that I drew a winner for all our $30 vouchers. I've done it for my Crazy Crafters team, my VIPs, and also on this page. Thank you all so much for writing down what you love about Stampin' Up. I do, however, happen to have some thinlits here that I found. I'm like lifting everything up. So I think I need to draw a winner. I think I need to find someone who might want some thinlits. Of course, it's right underneath here. Yes, found them. Which thinlits are they? Because Bruno's like, I think you need to give these thinlits away. Oh, dang. You ready for it? Sweet cake. Who would like some sweet cake thinlits? Pretty cool. It's a pretty cool gift. You can put your name down if you really, really want them. You're like, please, please. I think I have to find a really cool name here. What have we got? Krista asked, why does the ink pad come uninked? I think there was something to do with temperature or something. I think that's why it happened. Because, yeah, it was playing up. I'd love to pick Adriano, but he's from Italy. And I don't think he does crafting. I think he's just interested in seeing his fiance in a month's time. Is everyone putting their name down? Here we go. I'm about to draw someone. Look at me, I'm checking out all these names. Dun, 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 dun. Just giving you time. Yeah, just letting you put your names down. Pretty please. Ah, Adriana's from Woolies. What? That's so funny. So you ready for the winner? Sandra Beetham. Sandra, I am sending you these. They are for you. Yay! Congratulations, Sandra. Karen, yes, please. I have to put Sandra's name down. Well done, Sandra. I'll be sending them out today because I will do it instantly. You're like, please, Kelly, please. What a cool name. I love it. Me. Congrats, Sandra. Thank you all so much for being here this week, and we shall see you next week. Oh, another online order. Thank you, girls. You girls are the best. So love you. And remember, if you're going to spend over $169, why aren't you signing up? Both of you girls. Julianne, you should sign up already. Then you can get some extra freebies for your amount. But, you know, I won't force you. If you want to keep shopping from me, you can. We'll see you next week, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me this week. And, yeah. Did I really? Oh, thank you, Kaylee. I like it. I was actually thinking, what a lovely name. It's like a mixture of my name and Carly. Have a wonderful week. Happy crafting. Please message me, email me. Just say hi. How are you? If you see me at any event, please don't ever be shy. Come and say hello. Because, yeah, it's fun meeting new people. And have a wonderful, wonderful week. Mwah! Bye, everyone. Thanks for being here. See ya.